Hello, Royals. This is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I'm here to say, hey. I hope everybody had a good day. I got a lot of things that I want to talk about. Not too many. I ain't going to keep you too long. But I wrote them down so I make sure that I wouldn't miss it. Because I think it's very important that you know these things. And the first thing off my head is this. You can't be everything to everybody if you're nothing to yourself. You have to be something to yourself first before you can be anything to anybody else. Else you'll find yourself like totally depleted in this life. And another thing I want to speak to too is that men and women, we're all going through some similar things. But I want to speak to the person, whether it's a man or a woman, who is operating in a position that they don't usually operate in, or they're not operating in at the full capacity because their disposition due to a situation or a circumstance. See, men are not meant to be nurturers, but they can nurture. And women are not meant to be providers, but we can provide. And that's what everybody needs to understand, is that you need to find your position if you're in a relationship. Because when you have a multiplicity of positions, it causes a lot of dispositions. If you're being the nurturer, the provider, and the protector, you're not operating in any one of them at full capacity because you're being spread it out thinly. And I'm not saying that you're not doing a good job, you're not doing the best job that you can do, but when you're spread it thin like that, you cannot give out the full capacity in your position because you have a multiplicity of things going on. So you're spreading yourself. You're working. You're coming home cooking. You're giving out punishments. You're, trying to be nurturing, and it becomes a lot for one person. So if you're in a relationship with someone who's not pulling their part, or that you're in by yourself, understand and have a break on yourself that, you can't be everything to everybody if you're nothing to yourself. That's my point that I want to make today too. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you're doing the best you can, that's the best can be done. And another thing is this too, like, people don't really report repercussions, but they report compensations. It's like when people feel like they should be compensated from something, they'll talk about that all day long. Whether it's a relationship, a child, I did this, I mopped the floor, why can't I have $10 for my allowance? Well, okay, when you do something that causes a repercussion, we can't discuss that. I'm saying that too much, or I'm talking about the infraction too much. Not that you should dwell on anything, but you should also address something that needs a repercussion just as full strength as something that needs to be compensated for. See, that's sometimes in relationship what people do. Oh, they want to be paid back. They want to be rewarded for the one thing that they did, but they're not willing to take the repercussion for the 10 other things that they did not do. And I'm not saying keep score. I'm just saying let's be mature. Let's grow up and understand that everything has, a repercussion to it, and everything has a compensation for it. So if we got to talk about it, that means we're not being about it, that we're just doing it just to be doing it so something can be said to prove a point. The point is proven that there is no point that need to be made when you know your position. So I hope that helped y'all. I love you guys. Be blessed, stay blessed, and remember this, get it for it gets you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.